expanding the differences. Okay, I'm very supportive of the LGBT community. Okay, I've been endorsed by Equality Arizona and all this stuff. But how many initials do we need to have to describe them? You know, first
Well,
it
I
was
don't know if you saw,
LGBT,
one
then
of
it
the
was
new things is
LGBTQ.
LGBTQIA.
Well,
It's just like,
and are we awful for not being able to keep up with that? I mean, I'm
well,
sorry,
that's
but
the thing is
Jesus Christ.
we spend so much time trying to expand the categorization of who we are, as opposed to just saying, look, I'm a guy that lives in Arizona, so I'm a male, and I've got almost no hair. And
are you sure you're a male, or is that just what you were assigned? Like the doctor's sitting there with a check sheet of how many girls and boys are born, and, well, we got a quota. We've had too many girls. Your baby is now a boy.
How about we're all
honestly,
just...
that's actually kind of
It is
an interesting idea to think about. Is when you think about it, I'm pretty sure that I'm male. I'm pretty sure.
I'm pretty sure too.
Have you been genetically tested?
In me,
Everyone
he
just
has.
shuts up. You see the point. Oh, boom, boom. Well, and I am a very, very huge supporter of the LGBT community. I'm very supportive of the transgender community. I just think we need to stop harping on it and accept people for who they are.
Right.
We are humans,
and
Homo sapiens, whatever the fuck you want to call us. We are all one united group of fucking
we're definitely
beings.
not united. We're definitely not united because we still have people being killed for who they are.
Well, no, I understand that, but we also have to feel the need to label it like, oh, we need trans rights. No, we just need fucking equality for fucking everybody.
We don't need equality. We need equity. Okay? Equity means that we all
need human rights.
Yeah, there you go.
Human
we need
rights,
to focus specifically just on human rights. Not trying to... It's such a broad and just tumbled topic because it's so hard to actually come up with any kind of specifics without offending somebody.
Well, the more we try to unite, the more we seem to divide ourselves. And, I mean, that's a fucking travesty. But, I mean, it's also semantics.
I don't think that we're trying to unite. In America these days, I don't think we're trying to unite. I think what we're trying to do is we're trying to make everything our way instead of being united for the benefit of everybody. Okay? The right is trying to do everything their way. The left is trying to do everything their way. No one is coming to the middle. No one is actually having a discussion. And no one is compromising. And when I say compromise, I don't mean it's my way or the highway, so you need to come to the middle and then I'll give you stuff. It's realizing that both sides of the equation have value. And if you take both sides of the equation and you put them together, it benefits everyone. And we don't do that anymore. Now it's my way or your way. And that's all the way it goes. And that's where we're having such a hard time.
Because they pit us against each other. The big corporations, we keep seeing this as a race war or as a gender war, or and it's not. It's actually a corporate war. It's them against us. They are trying to keep us down. They're the ones, when I say they, I'm talking about big corporations like the Koch brothers and Monsanto. At the end of the day, we all need to band together, right and left, because we all really, truly do want the same thing. I've talked to people on both sides of the spectrum, and I can associate with everyone in that respect because we are tired of being milked for our money in order to not get any benefits. I just saw a post today. Someone said, would you be willing to pay more in taxes for better education? No. What have you been doing with the 40 to 45% of our tax dollars you're already taking? We pay as much as a socialized country, yet don't get the benefit.
Yeah, it's going to the military. It's going to corporate fucking tax breaks. That's where all of our money is going.
That's what I mean. It all goes to big corporate. So we're essentially digging our own grave. People talk about healthcare systems. Well, we need single payer. Well, we need free market. We had free market. We currently have a bill where they're trying to make it to where the insurance company doesn't actually have to provide you with what they say in their policy. Who does this? This is big corporate. And the Republicans will vote for these things just to spite the left. And at the end of the day, they're not getting anything out of it either.
No.
You're going to pay that money. You're going to pay the premium for insurance, or either by your taxes or to the insurance company. Do you want that money going into a corporation's pocket so that they can become wealthier and more powerful, or do you want that money going to save a sick child who has cancer? Either way, you don't get to keep that money. Where do you want it to go? But the right sees it as, well, I don't want to pay for poor people, and the left sees it as, well, we should have single payer. And I'll tell you, part of the problem with the far left that wants all the grassroots, those people were the cheapest fucking people that ever came around into this political arena. How many of those people wanted to put their money where their mouth is?
I can't even. No, I have nothing for that. I just have no words. I do have words, but at this point in time, because of my position, I really cannot comment on, even though I really fucking want to. Give me a year or so when I'm not politically active, and I will definitely make a comment on that one. Because we have lost so much as the left just because of this stupid, egotistical spite. Oh, I did say something, didn't I?
And because of the
right, we all want the same thing.
Yeah, it's the only difference is how we get
because
there.
Because of the what, Kara?
Oh, we've been doing it this way all this time. Well, yeah, and it's not fucking working, so figure it out that you need a new fucking plan. Fuck.
Okay, well, that escalated
because
really
people
quick.
People would rather have a win. It's true, though. People would rather have a win. Left or right, we all want to be left to what we want to do. And what you do in your daily life, right or left, really doesn't have any effect on other people, unless you're, purposely going out and, like, kicking the shit out of people in an alley or whatever, If you're gay, if you're black, if you're white, if you're poor, if you're rich, your day-to-day life is not affected by another poor or gay or rich or white person. It's not. At the end of the day, when I talk to the right and they want their conservative values and I say, do you want to lose your children in family court to your ex-wife and pay her nothing but child support and get to see your kid 4 times a month? They say, no, of course not. Oh, so you're left. So you want equal rights for men and women. Well, yeah, exactly. Do you want to pay less taxes? Yes, I do. And I see that from the right and the left. When you talk to individual people, we all want the same thing, and that's to be able to live our lives as we see fit. And we all want to be able to make a good living, and we all want to be able to watch a football game, and we all want to be able to hang out with people we care about, raise our children, and not be milked financially.
But the problem with that is it's not going to happen. Okay, because for example, 2015, Arizona individual income taxes on individuals in Arizona went up 5% in 2015, and corporate income taxes in Arizona went down 14% in 2015. And when you explain to people who are fiscally conservative that, okay, your taxes are going up and the corporation's taxes are going down, they don't get it. For some reason, they don't get the idea that your taxes are going up so that the corporation's taxes can go down. They don't get it. I sat there and I tried to explain this to a group of about 75 people. They didn't fucking get it. It's real simple.
Dude, I had to explain
your taxes went up,
my waitress this
their
morning.
taxes went down. Plain and simple. So when your representative tells you they are for smaller government, lower taxes, they're not talking about lowering. God, I can't even say that word right now. Lowering your taxes. They're talking about corporate taxes. But you still keep fucking electing them. and you're paying more just to survive.
And the
Because they
corporations
don't
are
wanna
not the
lose to
fucking
the
job
other guy.
creators. Ugh.
No, they're not. I mean, I'm all for giving them tax breaks after they show us that they have full-time employees with good benefits, that have medical care, that, have vacation time, that are treated well. But they don't want to do that. They want to keep us on minimum wage. And the thing is, it's interesting you brought up minimum wage earlier, because yes, our people voted for this. So that's the way it is. But what's happening is now everyone's going to pay $10 an hour, and it's kind of becoming a communist state without the benefits. Because everyone wants more money, and that's all they see. People can only see the Twitterverse. They can't see past 145 characters.
Which is actually really sad, because 140 characters or not, even if you're getting paid a really good fucking salary, if you don't have decent medical and benefits, it doesn't matter, because whatever you're paying is going to come out of your own pocket for medical.
Yeah, but even if you have company benefits, you're still getting screwed. Okay, look at our benefits that we have. Okay, we have health care through our company, and we have the premium health care package.
He actually did the quotey things with his fucking fingers, just so everybody knows.
Just so you know. Because we understand that the cheap healthcare, even though it's like lower premiums, means that you pay more out of pocket up to a certain amount. For example, our healthcare, since we have the premium healthcare through our company, we have an $800 deductible. And so after that $800 is paid, then they pay 80%. So you still have to pay out of pocket 20% for anything. Okay?
Well, what happens if you can't afford that?
Well, that's the problem.
Then you don't get health care, do you?
No, you don't get health care. And that's the problem. For example, when was it? 2009. Memorial Day 2009, I had an accident on my motorcycle, and I destroyed my knee. And I had to have surgery. Okay. At that point in time, we had decent insurance, and it cost very little for me to get knee surgery. The same injury now would cost me 5 times the amount of money out of pocket to be able to have the same surgery. Because I know you people don't want to hear it, but the insurance companies are not in it to keep you healthy. They're in it for fucking money. Okay? I broke my heel in 2000. When did I break my heel? 2006? 2007. I broke my heel. Kara pushed me out of the tree in the front yard.
We were doing Kama Sutra. Fuck off.
Anyway, so I broke my heel in 3 places. And so I had to go to a specialist. Okay, they sent me to the ER, and the ER did X-rays. And then they said, well, we can't tell for sure. We need to do an MRI. Okay. So they did an MRI. And the MRI was totally unnecessary because they sent all of that information over to the foot specialist, podiatrist. And he said, well, obviously I can tell where the breaks are. Why did they need to actually do an MRI? So MRIs are very expensive, but they make a lot of money by giving you an MRI because they get paid by the insurance company. That's how prices get raised on people. Okay?
And the average person doesn't know any better, so they're like, oh, okay, I want to know what the fuck is wrong with me.
Well, no.
Do the test.
Well, the average person doesn't even pay attention to that. Okay? So my podiatrist gave me a walking boot so that I could wear this walking boot so that I could walk around still, even though my heel was broken, to let it heal. I got a bill for that walking boot of $900. Now, I looked that walking boot up online, and I could have bought it for $75 online, not $900.
Yep.
So you want to talk about where your fucking money's going? It's going into the fucking healthcare industry, insurance companies, etc. Okay? That's why we need to revitalize or revamp our healthcare industry in America. And it's not by Trump Care. It's not by Obamacare. It's by single payer. Because as long as for-profit healthcare is allowed, we will be fucking raped by society.
Right.
Plain and simple.
Now,
And it's
let's
not
take
pleasant.
single payer